Hey guys, what is up? And welcome back to another video. Today we're here for episode number 68 of Goatville Updates, and I have finally returned. I knew in the last episode I said that I'd be coming back and doing weekly uploads again, but that was like 3.5 months ago. But hopefully now it should be true. Hopefully now I'll get back to doing some weekly uploads. And in between that time where I've been gone, I've been doing some work on Goatville. Just take a little look right here. As you can see, things have changed a little bit. Things look a little bit different, but we'll get into that later. A quick little channel update as I passed 2,000 subscribers. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last episode, but we finally got past 2,000, so that's pretty nice. And also our the tour video of the zoo passed 40,000 views, so that video kind of took off a bit. Anyway, here we are in the world once again, and the world looks a little bit different. I wanted to move this world to the Java edition because it had shaders and more advanced world edit, but I had no idea that shaders were kind of already a thing here on the Windows 10 version. As you can see, the colors, the sky texture is a whole lot more high quality. The colors that are exposed to light are a bit more oversaturated, meanwhile the ones in the shadows are a bit darker. So it gives it a nice realistic look, and I think it looks quite nice. I love the way this looks, especially here in the city and the other parts of the world. But yeah, I had no idea this existed for a while, but I just decided to put it on, and well, it looks great. The only problem is, you can see over here in the theater where kind of the problem is that the shadows are interpreted from top down, so they're like going straight down. So if I have a little overhang like I have here on this wall of the theater, the blocks in here are very much darker than they probably should be, so I have to greatly illuminate the interior so that way the light comes out and makes it a bit more of a balanced color. So if you go up here to the front where I've illuminated this half, you can see it's a bit more of a balanced white throughout, meanwhile over there it's a whole lot darker. So yeah, I'm going to have to start doing that. It looks like a lot of the skyscrapers, since they're furnished, they don't really suffer that much from that sort of problem. But this one over here, this big one right here, has got a bit of a problem, some sort of glitch. The shadows don't really go through. If you break a block, it sort of re-updates the light, but yeah, that happens all the time. Anyway, what else? What progress have I done? I've done a lot over here in this end of the block, I guess you could say. Specifically this building right here. It's not completely finished, but I just recently added it in. It's a pretty narrow one, but it's still rather tall. And I guess we can just go take a little look inside. Some of the lobby area isn't done. All the floors above are pretty much done, but this little area on the bottom is still left to be finished. Here's a little open lobby area. Love the way this turned out. And then back here we're going to have some stairs and maybe some sort of water feature right over here. That's why I put this cobblestone little pillar right there. And that will lead up to the second floor, which has a restaurant over here on this side, which I haven't quite gotten to fixing, aside from the kitchen right here, which I managed to do the kitchen but not anything else, so we'll have to come back to that. And then for the third floor, I'm not too sure exactly what I'm going to be putting here, but it's got to be something. Maybe I could just make it like the offices like above, but who knows, maybe we could try something different. And then from the fourth floor up, it's pretty much just the same thing, just an endless series of offices and such, little workspaces for typical business. Nothing too exciting, just some desks and filing cabinets spread around. Got a pretty nice view right there next to the theater, and maybe look at some view of the river, who knows. That'll probably be filled up with other skyscrapers soon. But anyway, that's pretty much all for this building, except for one more thing. There's one more thing on the side. I left some room on the side for some outside shops that could be accessible just from this little road right here, this little pedestrian road right here. And I set up a couple shops right here. This is a little Dunkin' Donuts, I guess you could say. And we got Duncan the dog. Oh man, because I have my HUD off, you can't really see his name tag. But yeah, we have a simple little donut shop here, and over here I made a little bank, just a small little bank right here. They got a little vault back here, I think, too. Not really vaults, I guess, just some. I mean, you can't really have that massive of a vault in a bank this size. And then over here, we just have a little coffee shop. And it was really fun building these little shops, because usually I'm doing these massive skyscrapers. Usually I don't get the time to, make something, really focus on something small and, make it as best as I could, best as I can. That's it. And then over here we have the park, which kind of runs through this little alley of skyscrapers, and I finished this off. I put these little fountains over here, which I think is a really nice touch, and I put some chickens in here as well to act as ducks, and I'm pretty sure I put more than one in here. There was a couple, but not too sure where they went. Anyway, let's see. Anything else that I've done here on the city? I think, did I do this? I think I may have just done some exterior details on this just to finish off this skyscraper here. Still a lot of the lobby stuff, the stuff that I can't necessarily copy and paste and get away with. So we're gonna have to eventually come back. Looks like I did some planning here, but didn't go very far. And anything over here? I feel like I did some more, but it's kind of hard to remember because it's spanning over like 3.5 months. I did some work on the theater, of course, and I'm trying to get some more work done here because this project been going on for a year already. It's hard to believe that, and I like to get it done because I had it all planned out, and I was planning on making this like my best Minecraft build ever. And so far it's turning out really nice from the outside and from the inside. The shadows, I need to work on those, get some natural light in here so that it lights up a little better. The shaders kind of, it gives it a more dramatic look, but it's also a bit more difficult to see. I did some minor interior work, mostly just working on the hallways, and I added these little stairs which run up in between each floors, and the elevators too. Let's see, let's go to just a random floor. Actually, nope. Up towards these higher floors, there's not too much else. But over here, I just put this little small room here. Some sort of, I don't know what this would be used for, but it's just right up here from the staircase there, so it'll probably be a room of pretty good importance. And over on the first floor, how would be the quickest way to get there? Just around here. On the first floor, I've extended the hallway down here so that it has, the side access to the theater right there, and soon it will reach its way all the way down here to the backstage area. And I'm looking forward to getting into the backstage area. I think this will be a really fun thing to work on. I haven't really built anything like it before. Usually I'm doing all the, the pretty stuff like this, all the fine fancy stuff, but maybe making some warehouse looking things will be a bit more interesting. Anyway, I guess that's really all the progress that I've done. It's not too much, but it's good enough. And also check out this water. The water looks really good in this shaders pack. Like the way just like, unfortunately it's going the wrong way. Well, actually not this way. All the water is going from right to left, and that's the way the river is supposed to go, but it's always going from right to left. So when we get over here to where the majority of the river is, it looks like it's, a very windy day, but it's not too much of a problem. And also, anyway, I was going to explain the future plans for this. I keep losing track. Anyway, the future plans for what I want to, start working on in Goatville. I've been doing all the, all these small builds for a while, because for a long time I was just doing these big projects, and like I did the shopping mall, which lasted me 6 months. I worked on that alone for 6 months, and then following that I created Goatville just so I can have a bunch of small random things that I can move in between and, just keep things fresh. But now I've been doing that for, it's been a good 4 years now. Yeah, 4 years now, I guess. So now I'm going to try doing some more bigger projects, like the theater. I'm going to start putting some more work into that, and we're probably going to move on to some other big ambitious projects deeper into the city, as well as in other parts of the world. Something similar to the zoo that I made, because the zoo was a really fun project to work on, and it also did really well on my channel, and it was a fun process. It took me a couple months, but it's probably it's the best completed thing I've ever built on Minecraft, the zoo, and still fun to walk through every now and again, just because it's so nice, because I've always wanted to build a zoo, but I never got around to it. But luckily I got around to it at the right point where my building skills had improved, so it turned out exactly the way I wanted it to. So into the future, I have some big projects plans. Just a few of them include like a cathedral and maybe a stadium, and of course I need to finish that theater. And a few other things will come along the way, but those big projects will definitely take me a couple months to finish, so we'll just see how it goes as we make our way through there. But yeah, I guess that'll be it for this video. I'm not too sure if it's too short or too long, but Hopefully it's a good return. You know, I definitely will get back to making some more videos, doing some more steady progress on the world, and yeah, hopefully things will get back to normal soon. I know things are a bit crazy. You know, we just gotta make the best of it. So let's get back. Let's get back to Goatville. It's gonna be great. So anyway, that'll be it for this video. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.